Disney friends, it's Amber with MickeyTravels. Long time no see, but I'm back now to do some more videos for you. I've had lots of requests for some very specific things. And what I want to talk about today is snacking around the world at Epcot with your snack credits that are on the dining plan, or if you're not on the meal plan, just some of the better choices when it comes to picking what you're going to snack at as you try to go to each country and pick one thing from each. It's like a little adventure that people like to do when they're on vacation in Epcot, is to try one thing from each location. So I'm going to give you guys a detailed list, which you see over here, of most of the items that the dining plan does take. This is a very large document that I give to all my clients who do book through me that are going to be on the dining plan so they can see their choices. So I will show you what is the best to use with a snack credit, and also if you're not going to be using the snack credits, to see which is the cheapest. And that way you can save your money as you try to buy something small at every place. I've got some pictures to show too, because some of these things I've tried and some of these things I've had people recommend for me. So I just kind of want to share all my knowledge with you on some of the best places at World Showcase. All right, so if we enter World Showcase and we make a left, we're going to go that way, just because there's more to eat going that way. So by the time you are finished toward the end, there aren't a ton of choices and you'll be full anyway. So we're going to start in Mexico. So Mexico doesn't have a ton of choices for snacks. They've got churritos and churros that are on the snack credit. Now, without that snack credit, you guys can dine with like chips and salsa. There's chips and guac. You can even go in the restaurant there if you want to use a table service credit. We had the table service credit, and we split one, my sister and I did, and this was the dessert that we got there. It was like a cheesecake, sponge cake kind of thing. Can't remember the name of it, but overall, if you're going to start here, you may want to start with the margaritas. Those are one of the best in Epcot. Or choose the churritos or the churros and use your snack credit. They kind of look something like this. You get a dipping sauce. And they are $3.99 if you do the churritos, and the churros are $3.75. And down here you can see they take the snack credit according to their menu. So not a whole lot to start with, but again, you can use beverages too. That counts towards your snack around the world. Norway does have a bakery. They have plenty of choices. And so keep in mind as we look at some of these prices, these are accurate as of filming this video. So things do change with Disney. So you might want to double check and make sure that the prices are going to be the same, or that these items are still on the menu when you visit. So when we have a plethora of things on here like we do, we want to pick something that's going to be the most bang for our buck if we're using a dining plan. So it looks like one of the most expensive items here is there's a sweet pretzel that's $4.49. There's a Viking chocolate mousse that's $4.19. Lots of different choices. It's a very unique type of desserts that you don't really find anywhere else in Epcot or at Disney World property for that matter. My sister and I had this lefse bread. It's a potato flatbread with cinnamon butter in the middle. It was very large, so we had enough for each of us to take a bite out of. It was the cheapest thing on the menu because we wanted to save the rest of our credits for some of the larger things, and we knew we'd have to pay out of pocket for some. So it was $1.99. It was pretty good. I mean, it was essentially a tortilla with the butter on it. But another cheap one that most people recommend is the school bread. It's $2.69. So another good choice if you're going to pay out of pocket. With all of the renovations happening here in Norway, there might be some Frozen themed items coming soon when that new attraction opens, so keep those in mind too. And beverages are going to be at all these places, so your fountain drinks and then coffees and teas will all probably be a snack credit. I usually don't recommend those to clients. I suggest they don't use snack credits for drinks. They can pay those out of pocket. All right, in China, there isn't a ton that food-wise that uses the dining plan. When we visited, we had the egg rolls and we got the pot stickers. Both were not a snack credit, but we paid out of pocket for those as well and shared those. Some things that you can use the dining plan for, their teas, all their flavored teas are considered a snack there, and those are $4.25. And then they have other types of beverages too. Now, specialty beverages I do recommend you use if they're going to be that high. $4.19 for a drink is very high. They have this fried cake that they only serve during the holiday season, $3.99. I've never had it because I never have been able to go during the holiday season since I'm a teacher. I can never miss school to go. And then the Lotus Blossom is where the egg rolls and the pot stickers were. They didn't have any food items on the snack part of the dining plan there. So the teas or pay out of pocket for some food items. It looks like at the Joy of Tea they do have a curry chicken pocket for $3.99 or egg rolls there. That's weird that you can buy the egg rolls there but can't get them at the Lotus Blossom. So in between, on your way here, there's this small area that's kind of decorated in an African decor, and they have a little refreshment stand there. Nothing really themed for African type food, I would say. There's a Phineas and Ferb raspberry cake, $4.29. Everything else looks pretty, normal. $4.59 for an ice cream sundae, which is probably the price you can get at the Magic Kingdom ice cream shop. So I would save that there. Maybe grab a cookie or something at this one, if you would count this towards your goal, because it is, I guess, considered Africa, not a country. All right, Germany has a large bakery and tons and tons and tons of different chocolate items to try. Something small if you're already getting full. The caramels are probably one of the smallest items there. They're about this size. That's the sea salt caramel, however you say it, wherever you're from. So we've got caramel and dark chocolate, milk chocolate. There's caramel clusters, and they range anywhere from $3.99. There's a $4.49, I believe, is the highest. There's cupcakes. There's brownies. There's the dark chocolate with the sea salt. Very popular foods, small, tons of choices. And then there's some carts in Germany as well that have a ton of different items. You've got cookies. There's a beverage that's salted caramel. And then seasonally they have maybe these carts that are out during the holidays to serve some other type items, or if it's hot outside during the summer. There's a Summerfest cart that also has some things. So tons of choices in Germany. I would stick with the bakery items that have all the different chocolates to try. And if you're going to do the caramel for $3.99, I would maybe pay out of pocket for that too, depending on after you look at this list if that's going to be feasible enough to use a credit for. All right, working our way down. Italy did not have any food items for us to try either. This kiosk, I don't believe, is there any longer. You can't get the Pretzel, which is like a small pizza out of Via Napoli anymore. I think that has been closed because this was updated in 2014. So I don't think it's there. Correct me if I'm wrong. So drinks are all that's available. So you will have to probably pay out of pocket if you want to try something here. We had a Italian margarita. It was very, very good. Not too much alcohol in it. Tasty. So different things to try, and there's little kiosks around that had different flavors of margaritas while we were there. There is a gelato stand that does serve gelato, but it's not on the dining plan. So you'll pay out of pocket for that if you want to try it. All right, we're about halfway. So in America, very typical American carnival-esque food. There's popcorn, cookies, there's some slushies, root beer float. We went to the Block and Hans and had the jalapeno cheese pretzel. And if you saw our last video during Star Wars Weekends, we talked about it and how it was great, not very spicy. Definitely worth the $4.75, so we used a snack credit for it. And 3 of us could easily have shared that pretzel. So pretty good use of 1 snack credit. If you go into the Liberty Inn, which is the quick service there's some chili cheese fries. Those are $4.99. And a frozen Coke slush, Rice Krispie treats, Rocky Road brownie, all sorts of things you can try. Again, just something small to meet your goal of dining around the world. Grab something small here. Or this could be the place for the picky eater to find many of their snacks, which was the people in my party. All right, Japan. Interesting selection here. They have the shaved ice. That's pretty popular. Here's the melon and strawberry and cherry flavors. Those are $3.50. If you add the milk or the cream to it, they're a little higher than that. I'm not completely sure if that is included in the snack credit. If you do add those toppings, you might want to ask. They have ginger flavored, green tea flavored. And then you can also get sushi in that same place. This is excellent because you could use this for a meal. You can use one of your snack credits to actually have a meal. So you can get a California roll for $5 and just use a snack credit. And then save your counter service, for later. Edamame also, and they've got some Japanese sodas. So there's lots of selections here. Even in their grill, you can get some other warm items. So lots of things to try in Japan. It kind of makes up for America that doesn't have a whole lot to choose from. All right, we're winding down here. Not a ton left besides for France. Everywhere else that you stop is going to have hardly anything that takes a snack credit. Morocco just has coffee and soda. Yeah, they don't have anything. Tangerine Cafe, what do they have? There's some lemonade. So to meet this part of your goal, I guess make a reservation at the restaurant there and then maybe split something in the restaurant. Use a quick service or your table service and split it, since there aren't any snacks to use to meet that goal. And then France, yes. Oh my gosh. France has a very large bakery. I've got a few pictures here. Tons of very unique items, and if you look over here, we've got all the different prices for the pastries. Basically anything in their glass container is included as a snack credit besides like their sandwiches. So there's cheesecakes, there's croissants, eclairs, tarts, all kinds of cool different things to try here. Looks like $4.90 for a cheese and garlic roll. $4.75 if you get the tart. So all different things to meet different kinds of tastes here. Highly recommend spending a few of your credits here if you don't find anything anywhere else. And then if you move on into the crepes near the Chefs de France restaurant, they have those for about $3.99, and they have chocolate strawberry. Even sugar-free things, I think. They're not listed here, but there are some sugar-free options that I saw last time we were there. Okay, United Kingdom does not have a lot of food selection with snack credits there, but I recommend the fish and chips. Use a counter service and split that with someone to try to meet that need. It's probably the most popular item on the menu there. They have a sugar cookie that's $2.19. I'd pay out of pocket for that. I wouldn't use it for your snack credit. And lastly, we've made all the way around, tried to find something everywhere for everyone. Canada probably has the most popular and best food item in all of World Showcase. It's very famous. But it's humorous because it's not even located in Canada per se. It's in a refreshment stand on the way to Canada. It's not even the Canada themed area. It is a croissant donut. They call it the Cronut. It is $4.49. Here's a picture of it for you. Just a flaky croissant-looking donut, and it peels away on the layers just like a croissant. Sugar on top. It's like a funnel cake-esque kind of food item. Excellent. A favorite for everyone. You can get ice cream with it, I believe. So $4.49, yes. Do that. Split it. Buy 5. I don't know. It's one of the better items there. It's just humorous that that's what people do. This will be different if you go during the Food and Wine Festival. It'll be a little different in the spring during Flower and Garden. I know Japan has a frushi, like a fruit sushi, that is excellent during the spring. So some of these items might change. But this is mostly what they have year-round if you're looking for something to try while you're at World Showcase. So again, snacking around the world, it's what some people try to do and eat something at every single location. So I hope this helps if you're making that plan. If you're on the dining plan and just needed some snack ideas, I hope that helps. And again, if you're interested in some planning assistance, I am a Disney travel agent and can help you free of charge. You can contact me via my email below or visit my Facebook account and send me a message there. I'd be happy to help you. Again, this is a document that I send to all my clients, as well as being there for them for any and every other question that they have. Thanks so much for subscribing and for sticking around. More videos to come. I hope you have a magical day. Talk to you all soon.